Blessed day, my people. So in today's video, I want to talk about the leader of the PNP party, Mark Golden, calling on the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, to address the situation that's going on in Ukraine. Is it, my people? And of course, you know, that has to do with Russian launching attack on the Ukrainians. Is it, my people? So you don't know a whole heap of people that speak out, them a bash this brother here right now, Mark Golden, I say him need to stay in him lane, and Andrew Holness must actually keep him out shut, because guess what? We can manage for really going for them type of situation, you see me? But I also think Mr. Golden is talking about a lot of things might actually increase, you see, my people, like even gas, oil and them thing, they might increase. So this whole thing is going to be like a world crisis in our way. It's going to affect a lot of countries, people, as Salma can tell you now. And as long as this continues, it's going to affect a lot of persons, and it doesn't seem like the Russian president plan to slow down anytime soon, you understand? But before I'm going to further in this video, may I ask you kindly to head over to my YouTube channel News Mix. I'm going to put the link for that in the title of this video. So looking at the title and just click the link, head over to my YouTube channel. May I ask you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, you understand? And also follow me on Instagram, MixUpTime4. I would really appreciate that as well. So yes, people, I'm going to get in an article that explains what Mr. Golden is saying, and then I'm going to actually show in the comments them when the Jamaican people them a launch out at him, you understand? Because them feel like say this brother here too enough. But let me get into the article first. So it says, PNP calls on Holness to respond to the crisis in Ukraine. Opposition leader Mark Golden has called on Prime Minister Andrew Holness to address the nation on the Russia-Ukraine crisis, which he says left the world in an heightened state of fear and insecurity. Golden says the impact of Russia's invasion has so far reached effects for Jamaica. He blasted the government's handling of aiding Jamaican students in Ukraine to get home. Most importantly, the Jamaican students in Ukraine are in grave danger. The government inept and callous handling of the dangerous situation facing them has shocked the consequence of our nation, the PNP said. On Wednesday, Foreign Affairs Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith stated that the government had offered loans to students in Ukraine to get them home. She said none of the students accepted the offer. On February the 11th, the opposition called on the government to immediately evacuate Jamaicans national, given the escalation in tension and the threat of invasion by Russia. On February the 21st, we called on the government to do the right thing as people's lives are hanging in the balance, but rather than ensuring the safe and swift exit of our students, the government chose to offer them loans for the cost of their safe passage out of Ukraine, which many of the students were unable to accept. The Ukrainian airspace has now been closed to commercial flights, and therefore the students are stranded there and their lives are at risk. The opposition added that sanctions imposed by the United States and its Western allies have potential adverse implications for Jamaica's bauxite and alumina industry, as one of the two remaining alumina refineries in operation is Russian-owned. In addition to this, the party leader highlighted that basic food prices could be further influenced by the Russia-Ukraine situation. Our people have been reeling from the hiking prices in energy and basic food prices, which has been aggravated by the Ukraine situation. This suffering has the potential to get worse now that Russia has invaded that country and requires a response to protect vulnerable Jamaicans who cannot make ends meet, the PNP said. I am calling on the Prime Minister to address the nation on this crisis. The PNP hopes that diplomatic engagement will continue to be pursued and that any further escalation of war will be prevented. We call for the immediate and unconditional withdrawal of all Russian forces from the sovereign territory of Ukraine, Golding said. The opposition leader described the invasion as an act of aggression, which is reminiscent of what should have been bygone age, which threatens to undermine the multilateral system for maintaining world peace. We extend our sympathetics and prayers for all those who are exposed to grave danger in this conflict, the opposition party leader said. So yes, guys, you know, that was kind of lengthy, but what do you think about what Mark Golden is saying? Do you think Andrew Holness should come and make a speech to the Jamaican people about this? Do you think the Jamaica government should even get involved in Russia and Ukraine situation? Remember, you know, people, we're talking about something that's very serious. We're not talking about a little war going to run a back road or two people a fight, or you understand what I say? A lot of innocent persons could lose their lives in this. Not sure how much of you guys see the footage is them. Where like I don't know if a airstrike them calling or what, but you can see like the the little plane them like some jet, fighter jet or whatever you want to call it, I fly on it, just a leg of the missile them, me are telling the people, and no joke thing me I talk about. The only sad thing is that, boy, you know, them ever saying, you know, the good shall suffer for the bad, and I definitely don't like that saying. You see what man say? Really wish though the government could have done more to get the Jamaican students them back in a Jamaica till after this blow off or something. You understand? The loan thing, even though, you know, them never accept it, you understand what I say? But I feel like, say, you see, when it comes to life, I feel like you can't put no money compared to life. You understand? So if I was the Prime Minister, even though this might be just easily for me, say, would I actually try to get them back in the country with all expense on me or all expense on taxpayers or something. I have to be honest. But anyway, people, let's get to the comments them so you can see what's going on and you can tell me if you don't agree with these comments. You understand? I remember these comments are in relation to Mark Golden telling Holness same need for come and speak on this whole Russian thing. You see me? So one person left a comment saying, no, we're good. Sit down, don't touch nothing and address the issues of Jamaica. Not even Rockstone will have to fight. This above us, so this not needed. And next person say focus on Jamaica because Ukraine will be fine after a while. It's not the first time for them. Let's focus on our issues. Somebody say PNP really grasping at straws. Somebody say, then this RASS man have sense. Where the F Andrew for address we and say, low country we can just spit on all our BBC dead. You see me, a next person say, if enough was a person, somebody say, Mark, shut up. We already know the implications. Kiss me teeth. Somebody else say, for what? A next person say, for what? Why you not go sit down and go? What Andrew can do about that? Andrew better shut him out too. A next person say, left that alone, brother. Somebody say, better him go sit down pan him big blabbing. You know people, some of them comments anyway, that person say better him go sit down pan him big blab, you know, and make we stay out of big people things. Somebody say, what the F this has to do with us? Mark, shut up. Mark, have a seat. Andrew, don't let Mark draw you out. And next person say, it's really sad that you have university students in Ukraine right now having to live through this, but Jamaica cannot manage an assault from Russia, so we need to stay out of it and think of a way to get the students out of there, whether by sea or sky. We can't leave them. You see, I definitely agree with that. We need to get the students them out of there. You understand? Money cannot buy life. So I feel like, say, Andrew, this is the only thing would I ask you for do. Because I'm not come for bash government, you know, people. I know one of them man we're going to talk about Andrew this and come disrespect the Prime Minister. I'm not depend that, you understand? But what I really love if the students them, you know, find some way to get them home. I don't know how you're going to do that because right now, nothing now fly over there. You understand, people? And you have to be very careful when you even tread through them territories there because, yo, Russian president, he's not playing. That's all I can tell you, people. The man make a talk, you know, and this talk make me know say the man not joke. The man warn all of the countries them will have a problem with what he is doing. The man say anybody who intervene, them not gonna like it, you understand? Consequences will be met that they have never felt before. You see, so I don't know if this man have a nuclear missile, because remember, you know, people, if you know what a nuke is, you know, that wipe out everything, you know. So this is something serious. So we, Jamaica, we have to be very careful, you understand what I say? Ah, boy. Andrew, the only thing I can tell you for do, try to see if you can get the students them out of there. You see me? Nobody put up no loan on them thing there because those use taxpayers' money. You see me, people? I know that might sound away and some people might not like what I'm saying about what for do. We want the students them back home. I don't want to say nothing happen to none of our sisters them and our brothers them over there. You understand? As a matter of fact, to be honest, I don't want to hear nothing happen to nobody in general because this war here, I'm not going to say it could have been avoided because, to be honest, I do not know the full 100 as to why this whole war is going. I hear that say Ukraine have land where them owe for Russia or Russia own the land and them want it back from Ukraine. Something like so. So I don't really know people, but the war is going and everybody know about that. You understand what I say? I know to see some of the footage is them. But the question to you guys, do you think the Prime Minister needs to come and address it? Do you think he needs to come out and pick a side? Because it's obvious that Mark Golden picked film side already. Obviously, he's condemning the Russian act. So obviously, a Ukraine him side with. So when I feel like Andrew Holness needs to come out and say, yo, a Ukraine was saying, no, Russia, want to go sit down. Remember, you know, after all of this is over, you know, Russia and them, the president of Russia look like him kind of petty, so he might go see all of who did attack against him and might make them end up eat them words sometime in the future. So I just that me I talk about. But anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. And remember to go follow my YouTube channel, News Mix. I'm going to put the link for that in the title of this video. You see my people, and follow me on Instagram, Mix Up Time 4. Bless upon yourself until I drop the next video. I'm out.